Hey, this is Luke Charlton here and welcome back to the 15-Minute Climb Podcast. Very excited to have you here on this beautiful Tuesday morning. It's about 6:15. As you can see, I'm in my gym wear. I haven't even had a shower. I'm recording this episode. I had to get it out. I had to get out before I had a shower or anything. I don't know if you've ever experienced this before, where you just got a really important lesson to share. And not that you had to get it out before showering, but just that you're really kind of excited to share it. And this is... I'm really excited to share today's lesson because it's super, super valuable. It's actually a lesson that I shared with my setter, so my appointment setter, who I mentioned maybe, 10 or 20 episodes ago, who I hired about 8 to 10 weeks ago now. And anyway, we've been having some issues with our tech, right? So basically, when someone opts into my email list, to get the lead magnet, they have to go to the Facebook group. And they know that when they opt in, that they know they have to go to the Facebook group. It's not like a bait and switch or anything like that. Anyway, when they join the Facebook group, it asks them 3 questions. And one of the questions is like, hey, we've got a program that'll help book your appointments. If you're interested in, you leave your mobile number below and we'll text you some more info, basically. So we get a bunch of people leaving their phone number there to know more information about our offer. And what's been happening is we have this little app that takes that phone number and puts it in our, my email system, my CRM. So the setter can just log in each day and go, here are all the numbers to call, and it's really, really easy for him. But it's been, it hasn't been working. So I've been trying to fix it with the app people who run the app. Anyway, it was really slowing him down over the last month to the point where he's barely making any calls each day. And so the appointments kind of slowed down a bit. And I asked him, I said, look, can you share with me your process for dialing out each day, right? So his main job is to dial all of our numbers that come in. So the Facebook group is one way, my email list is another one. Ads, so there's lots of places we're getting phone numbers from to call. Anyway, the Facebook group at the moment is the main way. So I said, can you share with me your process for dialing? And so he recorded me a video about what he does each day. And basically he goes, okay, what I do is I go into the spreadsheet. So basically, just for some background, the app that we use, it still puts the people in the spreadsheet, but it doesn't put them in the CRM properly. So anyway, he goes into this spreadsheet and he takes them out of the spreadsheet. He copy and pastes like the person's name and the person's phone number and the person's thing. And then he puts it in the CRM manually, right? And the good thing about the CRM, the reason why you want it to be in the CRM is so you can, it's like a crow there. The reason why you want it to be in the CRM is so you can leave notes, right? You can say, hey, I called this person, they didn't pick up. Called this person, I texted them, they didn't pick up or whatever. Right, so it allows us to track a lot easier and it's all nice and neat. And so, anyway, the point is he's spending 60% of his day or a lot of his day just copying and pasting information into the CRM. And so what I said to him is look, you don't want to be doing that. Stop doing that right away. That is not a priority task. Your priority task as a setter is to literally just call as many people as possible. That's what you want to do. You want to do that in the easiest way. So I said, look, you've got the spreadsheet there, literally just call. Your number one task is to get to 50 calls per day. Why? Because that is the thing that produces revenue, right? And then I said, as he's calling the people, just have a notepad up where you put their name, you put their phone number, and just say, look, called, no pickup. So you just have a little note and then move on to the next one, right? So I said, your number one task is to call people, 50 calls. That's number one. Then number 2, your next task is to text people that didn't actually pick up, right? So we have a text sequence. And then the third one is the follow-ups from previous leads, right? So that's the order of priority. Copying and pasting data into a CRM does not fit in there. That is not a revenue producing activity, okay? Now, why am I sharing this with you? Because this is what I see. I'm gonna stop here because the road's a bit busy up there. Why am I sharing this lesson with you? Because this is what I see with coaches so often, right? Again, this is a thing that's, I think, just been trained into me over the years, doing this a decade, and I see this with really successful coaches and experts and just entrepreneurs. They just hone in on the task that generates the revenue, and they just do it and do it and do it and do it, and all the other stuff, the nice to have, like, oh yes, it'd be nice to have in the CRM and have all the tech set up perfectly, and I'd love to have my business card set up, or I'd really love my landing page to have like this swirl on it versus this swirl and have these colors. Like, that stuff doesn't even matter. You need to focus on the revenue generating activities in the first instance. You should have a priority every single day. What's the thing that generates revenue? Writing an email, a 30-minute email, is like number one. Okay, if you're not doing email follow-up, that's like your low-hanging fruit. Generating traffic to your email list, number two, right? So you have and anything that falls out, like, you do them first, and then whatever time you have left over to make things look beautiful with your landing pages or your branding graphics or your business cards or whatever else falls out of that, then you can focus on that later. But you want to do your revenue generating activities first. You prioritize those every day, you repeat them, and you hit a number, whatever that number is for you. And that's why I recorded that episode. Go and listen to episode maybe about a week ago, called 0 to Appointments in 24 Hours. Okay, that's a perfect example of how to focus on just the revenue generating activities. How to literally go from 0 to appointments in 24 hours. If you have like a free guide, a lead magnet, and an opt-in page, go listen to that episode. I don't know what number it is. It's just called 0 to Appointments in 24 Hours. That'll show you how to generate a phone number and how to just start calling to book and to get that appointment, because that's what you're looking for, right? Is an appointment, because that's where the sale is made. And then you can work on your sales process from there and sign them up to your program, right? So anyway, I just thought I had to get that lesson out, because it's so, it's just something that I see so many of us coaches, like the trap that we fall into of like all these nice to have things that don't actually really generate revenue. And instead we're letting, we're copying and pasting things into CRMs when it's just slowing us down and not adding to our business. So focus, have a priority. Am I creating am I ordering my to-do list in a way where I'm doing the revenue generating activities first before all the other nice to have, the niceties, yeah? So with that being said, if you want more help getting clients, getting more appointments in your calendar, we can help you do that. We do it. We have a done for you program. We'll book it. We literally will set up the system for you and book appointments for you, and we'll give you our script to close them, and we'll coach you one-on-one to ensure that you're closing. We guarantee the appointment, so we guarantee your funnel is converting at a 3-to-1 return. And then we also have a done with you program, where we will coach you through the same program. Actually, it's not coaching, it's a consulting program. Actually, it's a one-on-one, it's not a group program. So it's very hands-on. You get access to me, my whole team, copywriter, tech girl, sales guy, Jim, plus me as well, to help you put together your appointment generating system. Okay, so with that being said, go to, if you want to know if we can help, go to apply.lukecharlton.com, apply.lukecharlton.com, and that'll take you to a short 15-minute chat to see if we can help in the first instance, okay? And if you feel like we can help, then we'll map out a plan on exactly, hey, here's what we're gonna do step by step to get you more appointments, okay? So go to apply.lukecharlton.com, and then I'll see you in the next episode. See you then, cheers.